All right, race fans, we're here with none other than Tim Kading. Tim, it was really a joy last night to watch you win that A feature. Yesterday I interviewed exactly 2 drivers, and of course you were one of them. Can you take a moment and step us through how that race went for you?
It starts out at the beginning of the night. We didn't qualify bad, we didn't qualify great, but with this inversion, we got put a decent spot for the heat race to make up a couple points there, and the main event, we started outside front row and just rolled around there, trying not to do anything stupid or have anything happen. Missed a couple crashes in front of us, but all in all, it was a good night. We found we had a lot of speed. Had this 42X car rolling around the racetrack pretty good. So, tonight's a whole new night. We drew another crappy numbers, so we're going to go out late. But, hopefully we get a little bit better track qualifying tonight than we did last night. And we're able to make up some speed and some ground and just see how the night goes. If we can stay, top 10 in points, it's going to put us in a little bit of a shooting match to try to get up to the front.
All right. Now, last night you ran the high side of the track, and you had that right rear perfectly positioned on the cushion the entire race. And 2 of the crashes that actually occurred were 2 other racers who were trying mightily to catch you. Do you think they overestimated that cushion because they both hopped it and whacked the wall?
It had a decent curb around it, but it was very fluffy, I guess, if you want to call it that way. It wasn't a very solid curb, so if you overshot it or tried driving into it harder, it kind of moved and you went up over past it. But I did it a couple times, almost got into the fence, so it was had to bring myself back just a little bit and try to make it around there in a decent, happy manner, and we ended up doing that. DJ got close to us there at the end, and in lap traffic, I just tried keeping my nose clean so I didn't get pinned between the lap car and DJ, and we got the win. So it's been a few years since we won up here. We've been pretty good every time. Hopefully this year we can just get ourselves into contention on Saturday night and be able to be up front.
All right, Tim. Well, good luck tonight, and hopefully you'll be there for, in good position on Saturday.
I hope so.
All right, thank you. All right, race fans, we're here with Tanner Holmes. He's out of Oregon. And folks, the last 3 or 4 times that I've seen Tanner, I've been chiding him, kidding him a bit about the bad luck he's been having, mostly flat tires. But last night was a very scary moment. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, a little banged up, but part of racing. Got our second car down for today to continue the Dirt Cup. We're a long ways from home, and we're here to race. And like I said, got shaken up a little bit in the wreck. Luckily, I was all right. I know Austin Wheatley was, a part of it as well, and we just kind of got an update on him recently, so it's really good to hear that he's doing well. Just a scary crash, vicious incident. Everything happened really quick, and just, I don't know, like I said, everything happened quick, and all of a sudden, boom, we all hit pretty hard there. So,
yeah.
Race car's fine. Got our second car, like I said, down, and we're ready to see if we can, kind of turn our luck around. And today's a new day. Yesterday is, gone, and there's nothing we can do about it. So, ready to tackle Skagit again.
That's true, but I've watched the race a lot over these years, and I've never seen something where an instantaneous impact occurred that was basically out of your control.
Yeah, I was pretty far back, but just how things shook up, I didn't know that there was a crash car into turn 3. They didn't say red or anything, which not saying they should have. It's just how it happened. We were just racing kind of in the back like you normally would race, and we didn't think anything of it, and then all of a sudden the car in front of me kind of went to the high side but ducked a little low, and maybe 25 feet before I hit, I saw a parked car. So that's not much time to do anything.
No.
Like I said, even though we're so far back, even in turn 2, I had no idea that there was a car wrecked. No matter
right.
how far ahead you look, there's so many people in front of me. It's just your line of sight's blocked. So
right.
It's just part of it. I feel horrible about the situation, but at the same time, there's nothing I can do about it now. So we just put our heads down, and we went to work. And like I said, we're here for another new night.
Yeah, absolutely, a racing incident. But now you're physically okay?
Yeah, I'm good. My wrist kind of got a little banged up. I kind of have poor wrists because of an incident earlier in my life that I lost a lot of flexibility. And I think I just probably how I was grabbing the wheel or something like that. But mostly I feel 100%, and I'm ready to go, and not I don't think anything of it. Once once I get out on track, you know, regardless of anything, I'll be dialed in. I took some like a leave this morning to ease the pain when I'm ready.
All right, young man. Well, as I said, a very frightening moment last night. Both drivers are fine. You're able to race again today
ready.
and tonight, and that's great. And have a good one tonight.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, guys.
bet.
This great event, trying to get 410 back rolling, and you guys certainly showing that you guys appreciate it, so we appreciate you guys. Here we go, heat race number 2. Nick Parker, Trace Stark. Maybe a little bit of an early start there on the inside, and it's going to bring that start back. Trace Stark's probably thinking, man, I maybe didn't get quite as good of a start as I hoped, but into turn number 2 certainly made up for it. We'll try it once more. Side by side at the chalk stripe in turn number 4. That's where our original starts come from. The restarts, that first cone on the backstretch, you can just barely see it almost at the Bud Light sign there. That sun makes our lives just a little bit more difficult here.
One of the only tracks with a westerly exposure during the course of the night.
We saw it on your face yesterday.
Yes, indeed.
like this 11th will be credited to Ryan Robinson, 10th to the 0 of Jonathan Allard, 9th to the 0J of Ashley Johnson, 8th to the 69 of Bud Katie, 7th to the 115 of Nate Parker, 6th goes to the... You folks are lucky here in Skagit to have such a caring, courteous, and fantastic safety group. There's a lot of dirt track girls and guys aren't lucky.
So of note, whoever doesn't take the call here, please, that shuttles the entire inside row from row 2 up. That is basically just a free pass for all of those drivers as they are coming up and through. Sanders and Tim Katie in row number 2. So Sanders originally started 7th, now going off 3rd on the grid. This is huge for him.
Here in Skagit. You guys have been so welcoming for my first trip here, and you have a beautiful racetrack here. Certainly, it was high atop my list of places I wanted to get, and it's met and exceeded my expectations. I know you race fans here and watching haven't been here adding to the list because things are only going to get better. Big plans for next year, following year, and moving forward here at Skagit. Facility improvements and events. Fourth and final heat race here. JJ Ringo and Tony Gomes.
Let's rumble. Oh,
Here we go.
it's Festivus for the rest.
It is.
Garrick on the inside, Gideon to the outside, and looking for a side-by-side turn. stand. So crews and photons, we're going to the stage up by the flag stand, please.
And coming out of the race car, Travis Jacobson, your winner. And if I'm not mistaken, that's his first win with this series, possibly. We'll confirm that. He's won plenty of sprint car main events.
So we'll get a picture taken real quick, and then we're going to get a very quick victory lane down trackside.
So Travis Jacobson, my microphone is working, they tricked me. Amazing run. Tell me, did those red flag cautions, did they mess with you at all, or did you capitalize on, you know, where you were going to move or what you were going to do?
No, we just kind of drug it out and shortened up the race, unfortunately. I would like to see the whole, go the whole length, but we'll take whatever we can get and we'll wait over here for one of these.
Absolutely, it's good to see you up here. Who would you like to thank that's helping you out this year?
I want to thank Jeff Stevens, Kirby, all the fans for coming out, DAP, Ralph, for the good ride.
All right, you guys, give it up one more time. Travis Jacobson.
About to get fun. Linder on the inside, Starks on the outside as they roll down the back straightaway for 40 times around. Into corner number 3. And out. Of corner number 4. last $50,000 finale. That's coming up tomorrow night here at Skagit Speedway. We will start getting our guys up to the podium up front. Kevin leads my lovely trophy girls to meet them. Photographers down trackside will get the wing dance, and then we will move up to the podium in front of the flag stand. Ian is out of the car. He can hear you. Trey starts.
I bet this feels a little bit better than that heat race finish, right?
Yeah, a little bit there. Obviously, we didn't time for all the best, but we started on the front row. We were basically going to have to win to put us in any decent position tomorrow. But it was a hard-fought 40-lap race, or 38 or whatever it was. Saw Dominic more than a few times, and we were able to combat every one of his moves there. It was going to be close with that caution coming out. He definitely had the advantage on me, but we were... He was close. I don't know if it was in front of me or not, but no, nevertheless, a really good race, and happy to be back up here on stage for my hometown crowd.
Absolutely. And so you heard what he was saying on that red. What were your comments back to him? What were you going to say?
I didn't have much to say to him, man. Maybe if we were swapped positions, I would have had more to say to him. I was just focused on staying ahead of him. He was putting some decent pressure on me there in traffic, and I was just trying to keep the car straight.
Absolutely. There you have it. Trey Starks, your number one finisher for tonight's A-main event. We'll go over to Dominic Scelzi. Very good run. You had your Uno reverse cards out all night with Trey. What are your thoughts on your race?
Beat that guy right now. God dang it. He came up here, Grace Harbor, and he absolutely spanked me. Did it again. He just got in my head under red. He was saying instead of swap positions, you want to swap spit. I got all flustered and missed the bottom. Story of my life.
There you have it, Dominic. Anything you would have done differently to get by Trey? I mean, what was the track doing? What was your car doing? Anything you could have done?
Man, I wish that last yellow, whatever one yellow was, when I got under him in traffic, I would have liked to have seen traffic stay. I mean, I think in open air he was probably better for the first like 4 or 5 laps, and then I seemed to start coming back to him. So we were perfect tonight. I mean, the car was great. We went out really late qualifying, which absolutely killed us. Passed a bunch of cars in the heat. That wasn't good enough either to get any points. So hopefully the finish is good enough to put us somewhere in the front 40 for tomorrow. We'll see what we can do.
Absolutely. There you have it from Dominic Scelzi.